I'll be taking you to French 1, or let's say Introduction to French 1.
Okay.
So this course is just to give you some basics on how to be able to communicate in French, and also introduce you to some French vocabulary.
Okay.
So at the end of the course, you'll be able to introduce yourself in French. You should be able to say a few words in French. For instance, if you find yourself in a French country, you should be able to say one or two things.
Okay.
If you are hungry and you are in France, you should be able to say you are hungry. Right? So
Yes, sir.
these are some things that you'll be doing. So today, for instance, we are going to look at articles. I'll take you through French articles.
Okay.
Now, we know that we have the definite article and the indefinite article. So today we'll be looking at that. But just to give you a few things to expect, some of the topics that you should expect for this semester. Apart from what we are going to look at today, we'll be looking at numbers. So you should be able to say the French numbers from 0 to about 1,000,000. It is nothing to be worried about, but we will take you through so that you can see, if you want to say, for instance, 100, you should know how to say it. How do you say 1,000? How do you say 1,000,000 in French? So we'll be looking at that. Also, we are supposed to look at the alphabet. But what I'm doing this semester is that I'm not going to teach you the alphabet, but I'll give you a video to watch on the alphabet. And I expect that that video should be able to help you to pronounce the French alphabet. So I'll plead with you not to only get the video and keep on your phone, but please listen or watch the video. It will also introduce you to the French vowels. So in English, we have our vowel sounds. In French, what are the vowel sounds we have? What are the vowels? Do you get it? So this
Yes.
video is going to introduce you to that. So please, when you get the video, I'm going to send that after the class.
Okay. Yes.
There's a Telegram page I've asked the other reps to create. The reps for IT and engineering.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
So please, I can see the screen. Your screen.
Yeah, I've not shared the screen yet. I've not shared the screen yet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm just introducing what I'm doing here. So the screen will come there. I'll share it later. Right. So out if you're the rep, you can contact the rep for IT or engineering. Then you also join that Telegram page. Right. So I want all of you to join that page because for your midterm, for instance, I'm going to send a link on that day. The midterm will be online. And I'll use Google Forms to set that midterm.
Okay.
So on the day of the midterm, I'll put a link in the group for you to be able to you just click on the link and you start the midterm. So I would want you to all be on that page so that when the day comes, we just put a link there. And also I use that link to share that page to share some of the materials I want to give you. Right. So apart from the LMS, I use that page to also share the links, some of the materials I have to give. So yesterday, like this, after their class, I shared something. So if you also join, I will still share those documents again. So every week, what we do, I'll put it there and also update it on the LMS, right? So if you can get their contact or you get in touch with them, then
Yes, please.
there's a link. They will give you the link. Then all of you also join, so that I know that all of you are on the platform for French 1. All right. So of course, please do that after the class.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
All right. So you should be able to introduce yourself, Ma'am. You should be able to say something about yourself at the end of the semester. So we'll look at the, as I said, numbers. Today we are going to look at articles quickly and verbs. So you should be able to conjugate some verbs in French. So we have the conjugation of verbs in the present tense. Basically, we'll be doing that also. If there's time, we'll also look at how to conjugate a verb in the future. So you realize that in every sentence you say, normally you have a verb in it. And you should be able to conjugate a verb to be able to know for people to understand what you want to say. Right, so it's important that you are able to conjugate some verbs in French. Now, I'll be using a lot of English in class because some of you haven't done French before. So I don't want to create any panic. If it is only French, I know that people will be having nightmares and when it comes to French. So I don't want you to get that. So I'll use English to be explaining most of the things. So there's nothing to worry about. All right. So I'll later share the outline with you. But I want us to go to what we are supposed to do today. Right?
Yes, sir.
Est-ce qu'on peut continuer? Can we continue?
Oui.
Okay. Any questions for me up to this point?
Oui.
Non, merci.
Vous avez des questions? Okay. All right. So I can see Jonathan, your hand is up. Do you have a question? I think your hand has been up for some time.
I just read it. So I just want to know whether we are going to have certificate for the French too.
Whether
Like
you have a
after-
certificate?
Yeah, for French, like after completion.
No. For this, it is a requirement, just like you are doing communication skills, you are doing some of you do logic, right? Logic and critical thinking. When you are in the first year of the university, there are some courses that are compulsory for everybody to do. Right. So French is one of them. So you can't be given a special certificate for doing French. Do you get it?
Yes, sir.
It's just like doing com skills, logic and critical thinking, and all the other African studies, those compulsory courses that you are supposed to do. Right. But if you want to have your own certificate, there's a language center in school. So maybe you can offer some of the courses, so you can do some French proficiency and you get a certificate for that. So that is if you want to take the French a bit further, you can do that and get awarded a certificate, which you can use to show later on when you want to.
Please come again.
I'm saying that the French program or the course we are doing now, it's just like part of the compulsory courses you have to do when you are in the first year of university. So it is similar to doing something like communication skills, African studies, and all the others, right? So you will not be awarded a special certificate for doing the French. But if you want to do or you want to get a certificate in French for yourself, you can maybe get in touch. We have a language center in school, so you can have some proficiency course for some time. Then you can be awarded a certificate after that, or given a certificate, which
How
you
long
can
is
show.
it?
Pardon?
Please, how long?
When you get in touch, some of them take some months, depending on the level you want to get to. So let's say 3 months program, a 4 month program. You get it. So it depends on the level. We have levels in French. The levels of communication. We have the beginner level, we have the advanced, intermediate, and advanced. So it depends on the level you want to get to. Right. Every level comes with a certain proficiency, level of proficiency.
Yes.
You get it? Yeah. So you can get in touch if you have to. You want to, then we take it from there.
Thank you.
All right. So quickly, let's go to second buffet what we are going to do today. So I want us to look at articles. Est-ce que vous voyez l'écran? Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I've already said that we have definite articles and indefinite articles, right? English language has its definite article, which is what? Who can tell me the definite article in English? L'article défini en anglais. If you want to say it, you raise your hand and I call you. Okay, so we have Jonathan Hassan.
Sir, that is there.
All right, perfect. Très bien. Merci beaucoup. At times when you answer questions, you never know. I may owe you 1 or 2 marks. So if I know you answer, I give you 1 or 2 marks. You never know where the 2 marks will work. It might change your grade from a B plus to A minus. So in the language class, I want most of you to try and contribute. All right, so that you might get 1 mark or 2 marks. It can change something at the end of the semester. Or you don't agree with me?
We agree, sir.
Yeah, agree with that.
Alex,
All
Alex.
All right, d'accord. Donc, on continue. So we have there, which is the definite article in English. We also have indefinite articles in English. And I believe you can see them on the slide. We have and we have an. Now, who can tell me when we use the indefinite article in English? Who can tell me? It is important for us to know this before we continue with what we are doing in French. So, if we can get someone to tell us when we use in English. Quand est-ce qu'on peut utiliser l'article indéfini Okay, Osman.
Okay, thank you, sir. In English, you can use after the consonant sounds.
After? Kindly come again.
Yeah, I said you can use before the consonant sound.
Okay, because you were using after, so I didn't.
Sure.
You know, like in English, we never say maybe boy so I wanted to get clarification.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. So what you are saying is that we use it before and now. That is what I wanted you to add. And now which starts with a consonant. Are you getting it? Yeah. So if the consonant, let's say, starts with a B, for instance, boy, then I can say a boy. All right, then we come to an. When do we use an as an indefinite article in English? An.
We use
Sandy.
and
Okay,
before
Sandy.
the vowel sound.
I can see a hand up, Sandy.
Good
So
afternoon, sir.
kindly raise your hand. Okay. If you have to talk, please raise your hand, then I will call you. Okay, so I can see Sandy.
Good
Sandy,
afternoon,
vas-y,
sir.
go ahead. Good afternoon, bonjour.
Yes, we use and before vowel sounds.
Okay, très bien. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. So the difference now is clear that will be used when the consonant starts with the noun starts with a consonant, and an will be used when the noun starts with a vowel. This is to tell you that every language has its rules or the grammatical rules. You get it? So in English, we have our rules which govern the use of the language. The French language is also a different language on its own, and it has its rules. So we say French is a language of rules and exceptions. And so you see quite a number of rules and its exceptions. All right, so the equivalent of the definite article there is found in French. In the same vein, we have the equivalent of or an in what? French. You get it? So we are saying that in English, articles are neuter, meaning that they are neither masculine or feminine. And so English language does not have masculine nouns or feminine nouns. However, in the French language, they are not neuter. It means that they are either masculine or feminine. So please, you need to know that in French, their articles are chosen based on the gender of the noun they qualify or they come before. So always remember that French language, when it comes to gender of the nouns, they have the masculine gender and the feminine gender, right? So if I have to choose an article in French, I'll have to choose the article based on the gender of that noun that I'm going to talk about. So you realize that English has one definite article, but French will have more than one definite article. And all these definite articles will mean what the same thing in English, one, there. We also have quite a number of, or 2 or 3 indefinite articles in French, which are equivalent to or an in English, right? So first of all, we'll talk about the article indéfini, the indefinite articles. All right. So in French, we have the first indefinite article, which is un. As you can see, you have seen un there, un. Right. So we say un is the masculine indefinite article, and it always precedes a masculine noun. So the emphasis here is that it is used before a masculine singular noun, right? So the noun has to be masculine and singular in one, because we have singular nouns and we have plural nouns. So if I want to say, for instance, a child, je vais dire un enfant, un enfant, a child. I can also say un cahier, which is an exercise book, un cahier. I can also give an example like un sac, which is what? A bag, a bag. What if I say un village? Who can tell me the meaning of un village? Un village veut dire quoi? Un village. Abraham, boy.
I'm trying. A
I can
village.
hear you.
A village.
Très bien.
Thank
All right, that's it. Merci beaucoup. A village. What about un miroir? Un miroir. 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 Who has said the word miroir before? Un miroir. Who can tell me? So we have miroir, which is what? Mirror. So a mirror is what? Miroir. All right. So we can use when the noun is masculine and it is singular, right? Okay. So the next indefinite article is what? Une. Une. So we go to une. And une is for feminine singular noun. So we say we use examples like une règle. So we have a règle, which is what? Ruler. A ruler. Une boîte. A box. So if we have a box in French, it's called boîte. It is a feminine singular noun. So I want to say a box, I will say une boîte. We also have another example like une femme, a woman. Une femme. All right. If I say la télévision, une télévision, what does it mean? Une télévision.
A television.
Ok, très bien. Une télévision. What about une voiture? Une voiture. Une voiture. Est-ce qu'il y a une dame? The ladies, the men are in a comfortable leader. Can you also give us some examples? So, une voiture, you can tell us the meaning.
A car.
A car. Okay, très bien. Yeah. So the ladies are back in contention. All right. So if the noun is feminine and it's singular, then we use the in for it. Right? Now we have seen the en, which is for masculine singular nouns. Then the in, which is for feminine singular nouns. Now, if we have a plural noun, right, the noun is more than one, and we want to use a definite article for it, we have the des, D-A-S, D-E-S. And so we can say, if I have un sac, a bag, and I want to say it in the plural form, it will be what? Des sacs. Des sacs. We can say un lapin. Un lapin is what? A rabbit. So the lapin means what? Rabbits. Another example like une gomme. So une gomme, which is a feminine singular noun. Une gomme is what? Which noun is une gomme? Who can tell us? Une gomme. All right. Kingsley.
Yeah, sir. The example, the destilos. Can you also say en stilos?
En stilo without the S. En stilo, a pen.
A
Right.
pen.
En stilo. Yeah.
Yeah, that one is it correct, sir?
Yes, en stilo, which is singular. So if I say en stilo, a pen, but when I say de stilo, it means pens,
Oh,
more
that's
than
plural.
one.
Okay.
Yes, plural.
All right.
But the S
Thank you, sir.
for stilo in the plural is silent. So the S is silent. So we still say de stilo, but not de stilos.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Now we are saying that, okay, someone, you want to talk about the gum, Okay, I can see Rebecca say one.
I'm just trying eraser.
Yes, it's correct.
Okay.
So you see that the answer is there, but you're scared. Okay. Yeah, just a minute. All right, so we continue. We have now seen that there are three indefinite articles. We have in and de. Now there's something you should take note of. We are saying that and an do not have a plural in English. So when we say de, it's not translated in English. So you see that we have examples down there like destilo, which is what? Pens. We don't say some pens. No. When we say destilo, it just is pens, right? De crayon, pencils. So take note of that. So we have seen the indefinite articles. So all these indefinite articles, the en and un, they are what? Equivalent to or an in English. So now we want to look at the definite articles. So we have only one definite article in English, but in French we have about 4 of them. We want to see the types of definite articles we have in French. So whereas English has only one form of the definite article, that is de, French has 3 forms based on the gender and number of the noun following the article. So we want to look at the first definite article, which is what? De. Le. So le is what? For masculine singular nouns, it starts with a consonant because there are some masculine singular nouns in French which will start with a vowel. So if I want to say, for instance, the pen, then I'll say le stylo. Le stylo, right? The boy will be le garçon, right? So we will use the le when we want to talk about a masculine singular noun. We start with a consonant. The second one is what? La, which is used for feminine singular nouns. So I can say, for instance, la nation. La nation. What is the meaning of la nation? Lorsque je dis la nation, cela veut dire quoi? La nation. Any idea?
The nation.
Okay. Yeah, the nation. Merci beaucoup. So the nation, la nation. What about la nuit? La nuit. La nuit. There's a part of the day which is called la nuit.
The evening, sir.
The night. Evening is le soir. So the night, the evening will come, then the night follows. So la nuit. So that's a good attempt. But
Yes,
it's night.
Yes, sir.
All right. What about la bibliothèque? Qu'est-ce que j'ai dit? La bibliothèque. La bibliothèque.
The library.
The library. Très bien. So we have bibliothèque, which is library. But bookshop will be called what? Who can tell me? Bookshop. Parce qu'il y a une différence entre la bibliothèque et so bookshop will be library. So don't forget, library is the bookshop where you buy books, but the library is where the bibliothèque is where you go and read or borrow. So bibliothèque is the library, but in French, bookshop is what? Library. All right. So we have seen the le and the la. Now the le. Le will be used for which group of nouns? Masculine or feminine nouns. Masculine or feminine plural nouns. So the nouns have to be in the plural form, right? So with the plural noun, that is masculine or feminine, then we use the le. So we have seen examples here like les étudiants. Les étudiants, which means the students. Les étudiants. Then we have les chambres, which will mean what? The rooms. The rooms. If I want to say the tables, you can tell me how I'll say that. The tables. That is the plural form. The tables.
La table.
Les
tables.
So this is the plural, so we'll use a les. Okay, très bien. Les tables.
Okay.
Right. What about the houses? The houses. You can tell me. The houses. Who knows the French word for house? The houses.
Is it
Maison.
maison?
So if I want to say the houses, it's
La
what?
maison.
La
Le maison.
maison.
So plural. Les maisons. So the maison will be what? It will have an S at the end this time because we are talking about more than one house. Right? Okay. So we have seen three definite articles. The le, we have the la, and le. Now there's another one which we have to see. Now we have seen that the masculine singular definite article is le. The feminine singular one is la. Now le will have an E at the end. La also has an A at the end. If you want to use the definite article for a noun which starts with a vowel in French, so let's say A, which is avion. For avion, A is a vowel. So I want to say the plane. We have to use the definite article le for that. But because avion starts with a vowel, we will have to remove the E of the le. Then we would what? Put an apostrophe there. Right? When we put the apostrophe, then we write the noun. So we pronounce the word like what? L'avion. So I want to say the plane, I'll say l'avion. I want to say the smell, it's what? L'odeur. So we remove the A of the la, then we put an apostrophe. So we call it what? L apostrophe. Right? Now, if
Yes,
we
sir.
also have a silent H coming before or starting the noun, we also have the L apostrophe before that noun. So we can say l'homme, we can say l'hôpital, which is the hospital, l'hôtel. So these are some of the things you need to know. Is there any question? I think someone was saying something. Est-ce qu'il y a une question pour moi? All right, so we have seen 3 indefinite articles and we have seen 4 definite articles. Right, so who can tell us the first indefinite article? I want to see whether we remember what we've done. We have I said we have 3 indefinite articles. We have 4 definite articles. So what is the first indefinite article that we talked about? Moving on the first time, we just did that.
We.
Hassan, okay, Jonathan.
La.
Indefinite. There is a difference between the indefinite articles and the definite articles, right? So I'm asking for the indefinite articles now. We are doing a quick revision of what we just did. All right, so I think we have Dixon. Dixon hasn't spoken. Dixon, Bazi?
Okay, thank you, sir. So we have
All right.
and
Très bien. So we when do we use
so we use for masculine singular.
Masculine singular.
Now.
All right, très bien. So masculine singular nouns. Merci, Dixon. Now the next one. Who can tell me the next indefinite article? Rebecca, your hand is up. Then after that, I'll come to Harrison. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oui.
In. Yes, sir.
Okay. So when do you think we use in for? When do we use in?
For feminine nouns.
Feminine,
Singular.
Noun.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, très bien. So don't forget that it's for feminine singular. The singular must come.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, then we come to Harrison. What's the next one? The third indefinite article.
That is is it le?
Indefinite.
Indefinite.
We have the indefinite. So we are now talking about the indefinite articles.
La.
We have
In
and
is it less? Le.
No, we are talking about the definite. We will come to that.
Oh, okay.
But the indefinite, we have in and it's left with one. There. Okay, Debian, there. The pronunciation of the that article is there, and the S is silent. So Rebecca, it will be there. Oludedi there, Ifodi there, right? Okay. So what about the definite articles? What's the first one? We just finished with that. The definite articles. Who can mention?
Le.
All right, le is the first one. Now,
La.
Queen Fabiana, when do you use le? I saw your hand up. Queen Fabiana, when do you use le?
So we use le when
Yeah. Is the explanation becoming a problem? Or we've lost you? Okay, so who can do that? Wilhelmina. I can see Wilhelmina. You know?
Sir, please, we use le when the noun is masculine.
Masculine. And what else do you want to add to that, the explanation? We know you are correct, but I want you to add something to what you are saying.
And
That's why
You're done.
yes.
Okay, so who can help Wilhelmina? Who can add something small to what Wilhelmina just said?
Okay.
That is masculine singular.
All right. So thank you. I was saying that it should be masculine singular and it should start with a consonant.
A consonant, right? Yes.
So it's used for masculine singular nouns. We start with a consonant.
Yes.
Okay, so that is good. Then we come to the next one, the second one we talked about, the second definite article. Who can tell us? Rebecca, allow others to speak. I want others. Festus has raised his hand, so let's hear him. Merci beaucoup. Rebecca. Festus. What is the second one? Festus, yeah.
Sir,
Can you go ahead, Ravi?
okay. You use the la for a feminine singular noun.
All right.
Sir.
So you've also said 80% of the answer. It's left with the last 20%.
Right, thank you.
So who can add the 20%? We go ahead.
That starts with a consonant.
Yes, it's very important that we say that because there is the one that is used for masculine singular or feminine singular now starting with a vowel. You see, so we need to create that distinction. All right, so that's fine. Then we have the third one. What is the third definite article? We have seen le, la, and what?
Le.
Okay. So le is the last or the third one. La, le. Now, some people, if I don't call them, they will not talk. I want some other people to also talk. I can see other names here. I can see Tony Mens. Tony Mens, are you there? From Masava? Tuela? Okay, so Tony Mens is with us in spirit, but not in body. Now I can also see Vanessa. We Vanessa? From Masava? Tuela? Vanessa, your mic is on, right? So can you tell
Okay.
us the third one?
Sir,
The
please, I
third.
just joined though. Sorry, I just joined, so I'm kind of lost.
Oh, okay, that's fine. We are
Yeah.
exempted from the questions for the meantime.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, so Vanessa just joined, so we understand. So what about I can see Christabel Ajiman. You've been with us for some time, or you also just joined?
Sir, le.
Okay, that's fine. Le. So we know that we have seen le, la, le, and we know that le is used for
Plural
which group
noun.
of? Très bien, très bien. So when the noun is in the plural form, we use the le. Then there's the last one we just talked about. I know. Yeah. So the last one we saw is what?
L
What was the last one we saw?
apostrophe.
Yeah, L apostrophe. L apostrophe. And who can explain when we use the L apostrophe? People need explication. In 2 seconds, that person will get 2 marks. So if you tell me in 2 seconds, if that 2 seconds is going to finish.
So it's used before nouns. That is before masculine or feminine noun with a vowel sound.
Rebecca, explain it well. If not, you get half.
So please, I said it's used before nouns, starting with a vowel sound.
Okay.
Yes.
And what else? What did I add? Apart from a vowel, what else? Which other?
You said you talk about a silent H or a vowel that is silent.
All right. So Dixon will get 1 mark, and Rebecca will get 1 to 1. So I owe you 1.
Thank you.
But what I wanted you to say in full is that the L apostrophe is used when the noun we are talking about starts with a vowel or a silent H. All right. So you need to know the vowels in French, and also you should understand that H is considered as a vowel sound in French, and the silent H. That's why a word like man, I want to say the man, I'll say what? L'homme. Right? If I want to say the hospital, I'll say l'hôpital. And so you should get that one clear. Now we have seen that we know how these the articles are used. So the assignment I'll give you for this articles is that when you take, for instance, the first indefinite article, which is n, you look for 10 nouns. 10 nouns that we can use the n for. So it means that when I take n, which group of nouns will I be looking for? Who can tell me? If I take n, which nouns will I be looking for?
Sir, please,
Yeah,
masculine singular nouns.
yes, très bien. So when I write the n, Then I'll write 10 masculine singular nouns. So the exercise is to help you get new vocabulary and also try to understand the meaning of these nouns. So when you are looking for the nouns, try to know the meaning of the nouns too, right? So you'll be doing this for all the articles. So you do it for un, you do it for une, you do it for de. When you come to le, la, le, and l apostrophe, you do the same thing. So you know how these articles are used. So you'll be looking for the appropriate nouns for them. Is that okay? Do we get the assignment clearly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Please
Okay.
repeat the assignment.
Okay. So I'm saying that we have done the indefinite articles and the definite articles. Those articles, the indefinite and the definite articles combined are seven articles. So I'm saying if you pick, for instance, which is the first indefinite article, you look for 10 nouns, which we can use the N for, meaning that we are going to look for 10 masculine singular nouns, right? And in looking for these nouns, you make sure that you understand the meaning of the nouns, right? So when you write then you write your nouns there, 10 nouns. When you write une, you look for the noun. So une means that you are looking for feminine singular nouns, right? So this assignment, you can write it on a sheet of paper. On the day we meet face to face, I'll check. Right, so you can just do it on a sheet of paper. When we meet. So when you write the noun that you write, when I ask you, I see your work, I'll ask you maybe one or two of them. You should be able to tell me the meaning of the noun because you wrote it. Are we getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You wrote it, yes.
sir.
So it is your own noun. I'm not the one who wrote it, so you should be able to explain or give me the meaning of the noun. Is the assignment clear now, or someone still does not understand?
Please, I
Est-ce
still
que c'est
don't
clair?
get
C'est
it.
compris?
No.
Est-ce que vous
Please, I...
comprenez maintenant les devoirs?
Oui.
Are we good to go?
Oui.
No, sir.
Oui?
Hello,
No.
sir.
Yeah, Harrison. Say Harrison, ou bien c'est Abraham. Whose voice?
So please, if I recall, you said that both the definite and indefinite articles are 7 together.
Yes.
Yes. So you mentioned the first. So please, can you give us the other one? You have une, and then le.
And yeah.
And then the other
Yes.
4.
I'll share the slide with your rep, so it's not a problem.
Okay.
I'll share the slides with you. Or I will still send it to your rep, but when you join the Telegram page, I'll still put I'll put it there.
Okay, so sir, please, my follow-up question is, how would you know? You know, in French, the practice or the rule is that every noun has a masculine or feminine.
Yes.
Every noun is a masculine or feminine. So, for example, if I have la table or let's say table, how would I know table is a masculine or feminine? Or it is the article,
I get you.
it is the article that would determine the masculine or feminine nature of the noun.
At times, that's the article. But knowing the article as beginners is also a complex thing. So normally the ending of the noun that will help you, right? But there's something I'm going to send in addition. I should have talked about that. I'll send that one. It's a link that I'll send to you. It also gives you an idea of how to identify the gender of a noun in French.
Okay.
So mostly it is the endings. So I'll send you something. So when it will tell you which the endings and the gender it will take. So if you see a word which ends in maybe TION, it will tell you whether that means that the noun is masculine or feminine. And so I'll add that too. Right. So that will help you as beginners. It will give you that clarification. So the more you go through that document, you will be getting yourself familiar with how to identify the gender of a noun, right? Because there are different endings of nouns and what makes them look masculine or feminine. So that I will send it. I said that when I was talking about the articles. I know that question. That question comes every time I'm teaching articles, right? So it sent to you, and it makes it easier for you to understand. whether the noun is masculine or feminine. If you finish that document and you still have an issue, you can get back to me then. I'll give you.
Okay. So in all, are we going to have like 70 sentences or 70
Yeah, so it
constructions?
means you are going to get 70 nouns. 70 nouns. So 10 for each noun. And please don't repeat the nouns. Don't repeat. There are a lot of nouns in French. Don't repeat them.
Okay.
And try as much as possible not to use nouns that we have used today. Right?
Okay.
There are
But does it matter the spelling of the noun? Or?
Yeah, because once you are going to look for the nouns, if you go on the internet, you even type a word in French, in English, and you want the translation to give you the French version. So you have to get the correct. Well, it's an assignment, so you need to get the correct spelling.
Anyway.
You don't know it's to help you get new vocabulary and also get to understand these nouns.
Okay.
Right?
Thank you.
Please, I don't want to see identical assignments. There are some people, they can copy work. The only thing you see is the difference is what? The index number.
The handwriting.
Please don't do that. There was a time I gave an assignment for students to go and write my father, mon père. When the assignment came, I saw 4 people and their father's name is the same. And their father comes from the same hometown.
They are twins, sir.
The only difference is the index number. So I don't want to see that now. Right? That magic, I don't want to see now. I don't know whether it was magic. For 4 people,
Maybe they are twins.
have
They
the
are
same
twins.
father, same hometown. So please, independent work. S'il vous plaît, il faut faire un travail indépendant. D'accord?
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Please, last one.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please, let me the last one. I'm still with that. Okay, you said you are going to send us a link to help us with this one.
Yes, I'll send that. The moment.
Okay.
I'll send that. Yeah.
Okay, then. That's it. That answers my question. Thank you.
Right. Any other question? Are we okay so far? I hope I'm not running too fast. C'est bon?
Yeah, you are running. Some of us, you are lost.
So we'll manage it as beginners. We'll manage it.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. That's why we have the face-to-face. So the face-to-face will normally address some of these challenges you have. So when we meet in class and there are things that you don't understand about it, you can draw my attention and I go back to some of these things. It makes it easier for you. Right. But if you still don't understand, yeah, the next class we can still go back to some of these things and we will continue with what we are supposed to do. Are we okay? I can see Nimatu Ibrahim. Yeah, Vazi.
Yes, sir. Please, are we going to write the English names of the nouns we are going to write in the French?
Yes, if you want to add the meanings, maybe write. So for you to remember, it's okay. It's okay. You can decide to write the noun and you write the French in the English meaning. All right, that is it's for your own. It can help you to remember.
Okay.
Because some people write the noun, ask them the meaning, it becomes a problem. They don't remember. But that can help you to remember. That is if you want it that way.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Any other? So don't forget that I've told you your midterm will be online, and when it is time, yes, I'll send you the link, and I'll still talk about it. I'm sure by the time we'll do the midterm, we would have met face to face. So maybe it will be after the face to face that you do the midterm. So I'll still talk about that when we meet. Any other question before we go? I'll get you the module, the book, and I'll send you the module too. So I'll send the reps. Then I'll also urge you to join the Telegram page so that I'll share other things there too. So please, you have to learn the alphabets too. I'm going to send the videos. You watch make time and watch the videos, please. Some of you just get the videos on your phones and you leave it. But they are meant for you to watch. And so you have to watch them so that you get a better understanding of what we are doing. Osman, you have a question? Cecilia, in preoccupation?
Yes, please. Please, I'm asking if the assignment you uploaded on the Talent LSM platform.
No, the assignment for, you mean which one? What I just said?
Yes, please.
Oh, the assignment is for you. This one just for you to get used to or get to know new vocabulary. And so that I'm not going to put it there. It's something I'll just check in class. So I wouldn't put it there. But once you understand what you are supposed to do for the assignment, that's all.
Okay.
I wouldn't put it there. Unless you are forgotten. But I believe you can ask your colleagues or your mates and they know what we are supposed to do. Right.
Thank you.
Any other question? I can see Anthony. Is it Anthony or? Say Anthony?
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm okay. I'm okay, sir.
Okay. So I think I've addressed all your concerns. So if there's no other question, I think we can end it here for today. And we'll take it or we'll continue then next week. Right. On Varete, you're able to have a bon weekend. Enjoy your weekend. And
Au
we'll
revoir.
meet again next week.
Merci beaucoup.
D'accord. Au revoir,
Merci
monsieur.
beaucoup.
Bye-bye. The favorite part of the class is when people have to say au revoir. That one, everybody will say.
D'accord.
Attention.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Au revoir. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Those French scholars here.
Yeah.
You should be helping
Do you
us.
want us to teach you?
Queen
Yes,
Fabiana.
Queen
Fabiana.
I heard someone saying Lewin.
Queen Fabiana.
Is Wilhelmina here?
Yes, please, I am.
Are you good in the French?
A little bit.
Come for tutorials. Come for lectures. No
Oh.
I beg you.
You should download Duolingo.
Hello, Rebecca.
Download Duolingo and start learning.
Are you in Kumasi?
Which one?
I'm in Accra.
Asababa.
Which